Hey y'all, it's your girl Angel Sunshine. And today I'm here with a message. No cards, just a channel message. I was scrolling down on my Instagram. If you would like to donate to this channel, my Cash App is Earth Angel Sunshine. And my PayPal is Earth Angel Sunshine as well. I accept all donations. But yeah, let's get more into this channel message that I'm receiving right now. I am going to pull a little bit more cards to clarify and show y'all that what I'm saying is the truth. But for now, I'm just going to speak the truth. You heard? So I was scrolling on my Instagram. I like to scroll on my Instagram. I don't really have a lot of people that I know on Instagram. I just like follow celebrities, like certain people that I like. That's who on my Instagram. I don't really care too much about social media like that. I just like to post my videos, you know, get the messages out to the people. Shout out to the girl that inboxed me with that beautiful message she gave me, expressing how much she's grateful for coming across my videos. Even though she's grateful, I'm grateful too, because I got the opportunity to help her. And that's all I ever wanted to do in life, was to help people. That's what I like to do. I like to guide people out of darkness, you heard? Because that's what high priestess do. They go in the dark and they not scared to go in the dark. But thank you so much for that message. It really touched my heart. And I really needed to read that at the moment that I read it. So to you, you was telling me thank you, but I'm telling you thank you. To the person that inboxed me, thank you so much. And I pray God break whatever chains that the demons trying to have on you off. Because like I said, at the end of the day, God is not a person. God is not a human. God is a spirit. And what God is going to do is he's going to use the people around you to get his message out. So, thank you. But let's get on into this message that I got to say today. I was scrolling on my Instagram and I came across a post about Donald Trump. And mind you, I don't get up here. I don't really speak on politics. But as I was studying, because I like to study a lot. That's what psychologists do. I've been a studier. Before I even realized that I need to go get my PhD, I've been somebody that like to study. I like to research. I like to understand. I like to ask questions. Why would you think that way? Or what would make you do? I like that. From a little girl, I used to try to figure out what makes a pen work. This is what I used to, my mother used to make me go to church. And if you know, like I know, we ain't like going to church when we was kids, because it's boring in church. You couldn't eat nothing. You couldn't chew nothing. You had to be quiet. So all I had was my imagination in church. So what I used to do was look at the pen, because my mother used to have a pen. I used to be like, Ma, can I see your pen? And I used to draw on the envelope, because I was bored at church. You heard? This is true. So what I used to do was sit there while my mother was praising God, doing whatever it is she was doing. And I used to look at the pen. I wasn't paying attention to the pastor. I was looking at the pen. And I would ask myself, how do this pen work? Before I even got on the path I'm on now to get my PhD, I always wanted to know, how do this work? What makes the pen, this is what I used to say, how do the pen go like this? So what I used to do at church was take the pen apart, put the pen back together, so I got the full understanding on how the pen could work. You heard? So I always been a person that asks questions. So now I'm strolling. I see it say Project 2025. I said Project 20 what? Project number one. From the name alone, we not lab rats. America, the people that's in America, we are not lab rats. What the fuck is a Project 2025? This ain't no project for school. You do projects when you go to school. So Donald Trump, because I'm not scared of the CIA, the FBI. I'm not scared of none of that, because I know who's riding with me. And that's God. God is riding with me. So anybody that try to come up against me gonna have to deal with God. You heard? So I'm gonna speak my piece. And I don't care who got what to say. Like I said, God is a spirit. He's going to use people around you. Y'all people out here playing games with this president election. Biden, I don't even speak politics. But what I was about to tell y'all too, before I really get into what I'm about to tell y'all, in ancient Egypt, okay? Because like I said, I like to study shit. I make sure before I speak on it. In ancient Egypt, they had high priests and priestesses. The king used to appoint a high priest for his kingdom. Why? Because he knew that the people would need a bridge between the spirit world and the physical world. The king of Egypt, it don't matter what king, who king, how he became king, he had the knowledge and the understanding that the kingdom needed a high priest. Not a regular priest, but a high priest. They needed a high priestess. You feel me? Or a high priest. So the king would appoint a high priest to help him run his kingdom. Why? I'm going to say it again, because the king knew that there had to be balance between the spirit world and the physical world. The king. See, we in 2024 now. It ain't no kings. We got presidents, though. So it ain't a king now. It's the president. The president don't got a high priest. You heard? And even if they do got somebody that's into spirituality, they into the negative, the dark side of spirituality. Because if you was a real person of spirituality, you will let that man know, listen, Project 20 what? God will open up the gates of hell before he allow a Project 2025 to even start. You heard? You talking about stripping women and children of their rights. Number one, who are you to tell somebody you going to strip women and children of their rights? And then I was reading the comments under the post, and I'm like, these people think this is a game. You got people under there saying, vote for Donald Trump. And I'm like, yo, are you serious? This your mother, your sister, your daughter. They trying to strip their rights from them. You tripping or what? And Donald Trump, yeah, if you think that God gonna allow you to come and, see, God give people authority. He do. And then they let that shit go to their head. Pastors too. I'm not scared. I'm not scared to say it. You got pastors sitting at the pulpit. They sitting on the pulpit and they riding off God's name. They making money off God's name. They making money off God's house. America is supposed to be a land of honey and milk. It ain't no honey. And I don't see no goddamn milk coming from nowhere. You start talking about some women and children. Women and children has always been off limits. This is a red flag, America. The people that's in America, because I know people watch me from all over different countries. Okay? Donald Trump is a walking red flag for America. This is supposed to be a land of milk and honey. Milk and honey. It's in the history books. Because when I was in school, like I told you, I always liked to study. I always like to figure out, how do this work? Why is this like this? Why is this law like this? Why did they make this law? I'm one of them people, okay? And I'm going to ask questions. You heard? This is a land of milk and honey. I read the stories in high school. I read the stories in junior high school. I read the stories in public school. And guess what? I also learned from Malcolm X, because a part of Project 2025 is to take away civil rights. Donald Trump, you lost your motherfucking mind. I wrote on that post, I commented, because one thing about me, I'm going to say what I got to say. I don't care. I told Donald Trump, and I tagged his ass too. I'm not scared of the FBI. I'm not scared of the CIA. I'm not scared of none of them motherfucking people that you got behind you, because I know who walking with me. If you think you going to come take away civil rights from my people, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, Marcus Garvey, these people fought for my people. You heard? They died for my people. They died so we could be here today. You think you're going to come take away civil rights with a Project 2025? And then what's crazy is that, you know, all right, Donald Trump think he could do whatever he want to do, but it's really up to the people, the state, the country, us as a whole. It's up to us. And I see people under there saying, Team Donald Trump, and, you know, I don't got no problem with Donald motherfucking Trump. I don't even care about Donald Trump. What I care about is the fact that you coming in thinking you making rules and shit like you God. You the president. And America is saying, in God we trust. So God come before you, Mr. President. And for you to think you could come in and make rules about what women and children could say and do, or say you're going to take away civil rights and take away the Department of Education, you tripping? Why would you take away the Department of Education? By the way, that's where I work for. I work for the Department of Education. You heard? But I'm not coming up here expressing myself because I work for the Department of Education. No, I'm expressing myself because I got kids. You got kids, collective. We all got kids. How they gonna learn the history? You trying to rewrite history, Mr. Trump? Because I'm confused with your Project 2025. I wasn't saying nothing at first. I don't speak politics. I don't get up here and talk about politics with y'all. Sorry, I thought my thing froze. I don't get up here and talk about politics with y'all, or, I stay out of that lane. That's not my lane. I don't really like doing politics. I know a lot about politics, though. Don't get it twisted. I'm very smart. But I don't get up here and speak because I know a lot of things. I know so much things. Donald Trump ass might be out my motherfucking door waiting for me to come out. They ask me, how do I know these things? But that's because I got a connection to the Holy Spirit. And he the one telling me to get up here and say these things I'm saying now, because the people think that this is a joke. They think that with Donald Trump becoming president is some kind of joke. This is not a joke. Use your logic, okay? Donald Trump became president, right? Next thing you know, COVID, we got, you know how many people died from COVID? That's strike one, Donald. That's strike one, okay? Everybody died from COVID. We lost a lot of people. A lot of people lost a lot of people because of COVID. That didn't even have to get in because Barack Obama had set up boundaries to block anything from coming inside the United States. I think when he was president in 2008, I think we had some type of flu going around. I forgot what it was, but we had something going around that could have put us in a place we wasn't supposed to be at. But Barack Obama, he blocked that. And I'm telling y'all, I don't want to get up here and talk about no politics. But this is what God is making me do right now. Because I'm looking at the stuff that's being said, and y'all people taking this for a joke. Let me tell y'all a story about Noah. Everybody know about Noah and his ark. You heard? God shared something with Noah in a dream. This is real. It's in the Bible. He showed Noah he was going to flood the earth out. He showed Noah that. He showed Noah that. So what Noah did was he tried to go tell people, yo, so, God said he about to do blah, 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 blah. And the people looked at him like he was crazy. They didn't believe nothing he was saying. They didn't believe him. But you know what Noah went and did? He started building his boat. He started building it up. Everybody was laughing at him. Look at him. He over there building a boat. He think a flood coming. He told them a flood is coming. They was like, laughing. Look at him and his family over there building a boat. Yeah. And when that motherfucking flood came, excuse me for cursing, because I don't really like what I seen up there. Okay? People think angels are so like, no, angels are warriors of God. I'm a warrior of God, so if I see some funny ass shit like that up there, I'm going to speak up about it. I'm not being quiet about it. I don't care if you got the FBI, the CIA. I don't care. Them people laughed at me when that flood came. If you know the Bible like I know the Bible, when that flood came, they died. And Noah was with his family on the boat with the 2 animals of each. A man and a woman. The animals was feminine and masculine. Because God knew what he was about to do with the earth. And he was upset with the people. Because they laughed at Noah. They pointed at Noah. They didn't believe what Noah was trying to tell them. That's why when God flooded the earth, he took Noah and he took his family and them 2 animals. Y'all know how the story go. And Noah was safe. Noah was safe from the wrath that God was about to bring. God didn't come down and tell the people, listen, I'm about to flood the earth out. He ain't tell them that. He never told them that. He told Noah. Noah was his peoples. They was cool like that. He showed Noah in a dream. Just like he's showing me and he telling me to tell y'all, do not vote for Trump. This ain't got nothing to do with because he white or what happened when he was. No, this ain't got nothing to, I'm not telling y'all that. for this. I'm telling y'all this because this is what God is telling me to do. To tell y'all this, I don't even want to get in shit like this. You know, every time somebody try to say something, they kill them. Every time somebody try to speak up, they assassinate them. I'm not afraid of those things, though. You heard? Jesus wasn't scared. Martin Luther King wasn't scared. Malcolm X wasn't scared. Marcus Garvey wasn't scared. It's a lot of people that wasn't scared. They still spoke up. They spoke up. Noah wasn't scared. Daniel wasn't scared. When the king threw him in there with them lions, David wasn't scared when Goliath thought he had him like that. Goliath, go sit your big doofy ass down. God got this fight here. And that's how I'm feeling about Donald Trump when he start talking about Project 2025. Are you out of your mind? I'm in school for psychology, you heard? I already see what y'all doing to the people. Y'all put people in certain environments to stop them from elevating. I grew up in the hood. I got a lot of friends that didn't even make it to fucking 18. It's all designed to be this way. Y'all designed it to be this way, not God. God didn't sit down at a table with y'all and say, hey, put these people somewhere where you know they can't make it out. God never said that shit. Sorry for cursing. But I'm upset with Donald Trump. And I'm not scared of him. And I'm not scared who see this video. I'm not scared of none of that shit. What's the man name? Dr. Sebi. I'm not scared to speak up. You heard? I'm not scared because I know who riding with me. That man found the cure to AIDS. He did. And this brings tears to my eyes. Just because y'all want to make money, y'all ain't let that man cure the people with the AIDS. That man knew a lot of stuff. He didn't go study those things. Those was downloads coming to him. Wherever Dr. Sebi come from, his bloodline, his roots, they passed that gift down to him. And what Dr. Sebi did was he tried to give these words, this wisdom, this knowledge to people. That's what he tried to, and what they fucking did. I ain't even got to say it. Next thing you know, Dr. Sebi dead. But see, I ain't Dr. Sebi. I ain't Martin Luther King. I ain't Malcolm X. I'm not scared. I ain't worried because I know who riding with me. It won't be no Project 2025. And when next year come, and y'all come rewatch this video, y'all gonna be like, yo, she said, and I know what I'm talking about. If anybody think they gonna come in the land of milk and honey, because God got his hand over America. That's why nobody can't come and do what they want in the land of milk and honey. Because God got his hand over America. That's why nobody can't come and do what they want to do. Yes, let me tell y'all, my thing froze. I got to get a new phone. When I was reading the information I was reading, it said constructive religion. Constructive religion? Donald Trump, what's constructive religion? You really tripping. You think you're going to start messing with people's religion? What they believe in? You know how long it took us to get here to where people could believe in what they want to believe in? And have free will to believe in what they want to believe in? You think you're going to come in and start talking about some constructive religion like you're going to make somebody believe in something? No. Donald don't know my generation. My generation, we don't bow down to nobody. When that shit happened with George, what's his name? What's the guy name? Dad. My boy George. That they sat there and choked to death like that. All hell broke loose in New York when that shit happened. They robbed all the stores, the Chanel store, the Louis Vuitton store. All them fucking rich stores got robbed. Y'all think y'all gonna take out one of ours? We don't care who the president is. We don't care about that stuff. My generation, we don't care. I remember when that happened with George, I was so mad. You heard this before I really woke up to who I was. I was mad that happened to George. I ain't even know George like that. But when I heard him say, "Mama, help me," I thought about my grandmother, my great-grandmother, my great-great-great-grandmother. I don't want to get emotional up here with y'all. Because y'all don't really see how serious this shit is. This man talking about Project 2025. What the fuck is a project? I look like this ain't school. Then you trying to take away the educational system. And then I see people up there talking about Team Trump. Y'all better stop playing. Because y'all gonna be the first ones the Holy Spirit come after. We got people like Sean Bell. I was a little girl when that happened to Sean Bell. You heard? I've always been well aware of what's going on around me from a little girl. We got too many people we lost for somebody to think they're going to come in here talking about some Project 2025. No, I'm not into politics. I remember Bob Marley. They wanted Bob Marley to be down with politics so bad, but he didn't want to do that shit. He just wanted to bring the people together. That's all he wanted to do. That's all my black people want to do. We like to come together. But this is a warning. It's not a threat. This is a warning. It's not a threat. And these words is coming from God himself, the Holy Spirit. I'm not lying. You heard? Because I don't care. I could just go build me a motherfucking boat. I could just go to another country. But no, God says speak. If anybody think they're going to come in America, the land of milk and honey, and make a Project 2025, the gates of hell will be opened on America. I'm going to repeat that. And I'm American. Okay? If anybody think they're going to come in America, the land of milk and honey, this is what I'm hearing in my head right now. If anybody think they're going to come in the land of milk and honey and make a Project 2025 to control people, to take away education, to control women and children, to have a conservative religion, God won't allow it. What I'm seeing in my head right now is Moses. Moses went to the king and let him know, listen, you better do so and so and so, unless God go and do this. I don't want to have to really get up out my seat and start speaking some stuff up here. You heard? Because when God tell me to speak, I'm going to speak. If he tell me to go to the president, I'm knocking on the president's door. Whatever he tell me to do, I'm going to do it. I'm going to find a way to do it because he's going to open up doors for me to do it. There won't be no 2025 project. There won't be no Project 2025. It won't be no constructive religion. It won't be no you taking away rights from women and children. It won't be no you taking the Department of Education away. And if y'all not opening up your eyes to see the truth, this is not how life's supposed to be going. That man take away education, these kids ain't gonna know their history. That man come in here talking about some women and children, they already don't got no damn respect for us. They really ain't gonna have no respect for us. And then you talking about constructive religion? Baby, this ain't AD and BC. This is 2024. You come around with this new generation talking about some constructive religion? Nah. I gotta go, y'all, because I got a meeting. See y'all. But don't forget what I said, y'all. And I'm sorry y'all got to see me in this energy because I'm always love, light, blah, 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 blah. But I'm going to speak when God say speak, you heard? It won't be no Project 2025. Watch when I tell you. This is a land of milk and honey. Period.